Okay, so this video has been a long time coming. Well, I say a long time coming. For me, it seems like a long time coming. And it's all about the lens that I've been telling you guys about in the last video and in the post that I made on the channel post to the community, that is. And you can tell I'm excited because this is the most expensive lens that I have purchased, and it has arrived today. So I hope you like my new setup. Sort of like a new setup. This is a little bit different from me. I don't normally do these talking head videos, but with the summer over and the winter nights drawn in, this might be a bit of a format that we can do going forward. But let's cut to the chase and get to the unboxing. So I've got it here with me. I came all the way from Germany, did this lens, and in case anyone's wondering, on the other side of the pond, I don't think the UK has a Pentax outlet. So I did say that this is a lens that I've wanted for a while, and it fits right in with my shooting style. Have you guessed it yet? Have you guessed? So I'll just get rid of these documents that have come with it. And I will say that from the time of order to delivery, bearing in mind this will come from Germany, it took around 1 working week. So I don't think that's bad. From the time of purchase to delivery on my doorstep. And here we have it. Get it out its packaging. I'm really looking forward to using this lens. And you know what? I have a feeling that it might not be the lens that some of you thought. But here we go. This is the lens. Of course, this is the Pentax 70-210, the DFA 70-210 lens. And the reason, well, let's just appreciate the lens for one. This is by far, to date, the most expensive lens that I've purchased. It was 1,200 UK sterling, but I got 10% off on the Pentax EU website. So that brought it down to £1,070, I believe, somewhere around there. Anyway, I know some people guessed that it was the 150 to 450 Pentax lens, but no, that's not the lens that this is, obviously. But let's talk about the reasons why I picked this up. So some of the reasons I picked this up is because of the style of shooting that I do. Now, for any who don't know, I primarily shoot motocross photography, so fast action in all sort of adverse weather conditions. And since we live in the UK, that's what we get, adverse weather conditions. I mean, today we've had hailstones and it's been sunny as well, and it's still apparently summer, so hailstones. We get at the tracks, I get dust all the time, wet, rain, mud. So it makes sense that I opt for a lens that is weather sealed, which this lens obviously is. So I'm sorry this is not the best unboxing video. It was more of a reveal, but I will go through the stuff that you get. And there we have it. A lovely Pentax DFA 70-210 lens. Like I was saying, the weather sealing, as you can see there, the red ring on the back of it there, it's a rubber sealed gasket, which will pair beautifully with all of my Pentax bodies, but especially the Pentax K3 Mark III. That's really why I set my heart on this lens, is because you might be saying, why didn't I get the f2.8? But again, when you're lugging something round at the track all day, you just don't want it to be heavy and cumbersome and big, and you want it to fit in your gear bag. I don't necessarily need the f2.8 because I'm shooting in daytime, daylight, So that lens, although I'm sure it's a great lens, are much, these compact f4 lenses, which this is, f4 throughout, is much more up my street. Lovely front element on that there. And I do believe that these are pretty much a rebadged Tamron lens from research. But I don't believe that the Tamron versions have as good weather sealing as what this the Pentax version has. But yeah, this is ticked off the bucket list, and I just can't wait now to get out and use it. And in the last video I did say that this was to sort of remedy a little bit of the problem that I've been having throughout the summer months. At every single weekend, more or less, both Saturday and Sunday, I'm at the tracks. And it's not just that, I actually enjoy being at the tracks. I talk to like-minded people because I used to ride motocross myself, and I like being around the sport. But once you get home from doing the shoot, should we say, you've obviously got the rigmarole of going through the usually 1,000+ images that you've taken throughout the day, and then editing them. And yeah, it can be a little bit of a slog sometimes. Event photography, and I'm not complaining because I do love doing it, like I say. But I think finding the time or the mental energy to pick up the camera to shoot anything else other than that, I found to be a little bit of a slog. So like I say, now that the season's coming towards the end of the season, there's still enough time for me to get out and use this at the tracks, because that's what I do intend on doing. I just think it'll revitalise my sort of passion for photography, and to get out and want to pick up a camera again just for me, not to make money, which obviously is essential in the field of work that we are in. Obviously, I'll be taking this lens out to do my first impressions of this lens, and that'll be like a photo walk, not at the track. I'll just be out down the local woods, or maybe down Durham City or somewhere like that, just to see what I think first time out with this lens, and that'll be the next video up. But after that, I've got some really good videos planned, and some that I've been wanting to do for like ages now, since I got my hands on the K3 Mark III, and it is the K3. I said this ages ago I was going to do it, but I've had to wait until I can get this lens to do it. And it's going to be the Pentax K3 Mark III versus the Canon 7D Mark II. Now, if you don't know, I shoot the Canon 7D Mark II at the motocross as well, and obviously the Pentax Gear 2. But I've not been able to do a fair comparison between those cameras because I didn't have a comparable lens. Now, the other lens that I do have for the Pentax camera, what I use all the time for the motocross photography, is the 55-300 PLM. Great lens. But it just wouldn't be fair comparing that lens to the Canon EF 70-200, where now we've got this. It's going to be a fair comparison. Both f4 lenses, 10mm difference in the focal length. It's going to be pretty much a fair test. And I've wanted to see for a long time how the K3 Mark III stacks up against the Canon 7D Mark II, because they both fast action shooting cameras for DSLRs, mirrorless cameras. That's a different level, isn't it, for that type of stuff. But yeah, I've got some great videos planned, so keep an eye out for them. And if you want to get like early access to them, I do now have members, a member section on the channel, so you can consider becoming a channel member, and that way you can get early access to the videos, all of the videos that I make. Among other things, there'll be little other perks in there and stuff, like the settings for the cameras. I think you can download the Pentax K3 Mark III user settings that I've put up, but there'll be all sorts of little things. At the moment, it's $2.99, which is the cheapest option you can do, and I'll be using all of the money that I receive from that to go back into the channel to hopefully buy more great stuff like this to get out and use. So yeah, that's the plans for now going forward. And thanks for watching. As you can tell, I'm really excited. So I'll see you in the next video. I'm out for now.